it's really annoying. Harry's have no respect. Keep in mind, I'm just a casual viewer, so everything I'm saying, everything we're saying, this is just how we felt about it. Hey, what is up? Hello, you guys. My name is Nick, and as always, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, please consider leaving a like, comment, and a subscribe. And if you're old here, like, comment, you're already subscribed. But today, I'm joined here with a very special guest.
It's me.
And this is Jacob.
Yeah, there we go.
And that's all that is. So today we are here to talk about Don't Worry Darling, and we are really excited to tell you guys about this. We went to go see one of the early screenings on Monday, and basically we're gonna sit here and tell you guys, should you see it and should you not, and we're just gonna give our honest review, and a lot of you guys are anticipating it because it has Harry Styles, but who I was most excited for was Florence Pugh. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of spitball and talk about it. Personally, I thought the movie was absolutely amazing. It was definitely a lot different than what the trailer, I feel like, showed. And also, Florence's acting, she deserves every award. She is so amazing. So a lot of you guys that know Florence from Midsommar, you know how her acting is, but in here, she managed to trump her acting. But on top of all else, she just looked absolutely stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, easy breezy cover girl the entire movie.
Yeah, it was a slay. Personally, I was excited for Harry more than I was Florence, but you know, that's okay. I'm not like, I didn't really watch the trailers, won't lie. I just heard about all the drama and I was like, sure, I'll go see what it's about. Looks a little weird, and it was, in a good way. So I will say, I really do hate the fact that all the drama surrounding the movie has kind of overshadowed the movie and the art itself, especially Florence, because, you know, she hasn't really been doing promo with all the BS that's kind of happened. And I will admit, I am not the biggest fan of Olivia as a person. I just feel like she has a lot of tendencies, and that's not what I'm here to get into. So I'm gonna keep going. But I will say, her character in the movie, very beautiful, and her acting was also quite impressive, and it really just made, like, the movie was very cohesive, and I feel like everybody in it played a special part that the movie would not have been able to, like, flow as well or work as well or just come across as well without. But long story short, I am really sad that Florence wasn't, like, a bigger part of the promo and, like, all the interviews and stuff, because she plays such a key role. Like, she's literally the lead actress in the movie. But on top of that, she just put so much and brought so much to the table that I'm sorry that she doesn't, like, get to tell her story, because I would personally love to hear it. I did feel like it just took away from the art, because if you watch the show, it's as funny as it was when Harry said it's one of those movies that you feel like one of the movies for, it is. I mean, we saw it in IMAX, and at first I was like, this is a little bit loud, this is a little bit intense, but by the end of the movie, I would have been mad if I saw it in anything other than IMAX. It's like, if I would have seen it when it came to HBO Max, it's not the same. Yeah. That's the only way I can put it. And it's just like, it's a very immersive experience. Yes. And I don't want to be this guy, but it's like, you literally have to be there. It's like one of those things where you have to be there. But honestly, it was just such a great movie. And I don't want to give too much away about the storyline, but I will say, set design, beautiful, flawless, so freaking pretty. It looked like this fake, gorgeous town, and everybody looked so amazing. And in the beginning, I kind of like had my suspicions. I was a little bit lost, and then there was like this plot twist. But if you pay close attention, which is the one thing I will say during the entire movie, pay very close attention, you'll kind of catch a few things that way when they come around at the end. They just all make so much more sense, and you're like, oh, because the plot twist, quite insane. And I don't want to say too much about the movie because the parts that I want to talk about give away the bigger parts that really make the movie itself. But there are details everywhere. Exactly, and that's the thing. It's one of those movies where it's like, it's almost like a prop hunt. No matter where you look, you're finding something new. It's like, where's Waldo? He's there. Oh no, he's over there. They're foreshadows in the beginning that, oh my god. Whoa. No, we didn't like that. It was a little scary. Oh, sorry. But, after I was just viciously attacked, there is foreshadowing in the beginning that comes to fruition in the end. It tells you know, some people were upset that they didn't have some questions answered. Some people, I don't know who, but I will say,
that, since you want to be shady, the movie, as great as it was, the ending almost was kind of ambiguous as to there could be a part 2, but it's also one of those movies where it leaves you off at a cliffhanger, but that could be how the movie was meant to end, and that could be everything, like, no more. But there are a few things that they allude to through the entire movie. Like, there's one big thing that they alluded to early on, and they just dropped it.
Yeah.
Like, they just really kind of let it go, and they don't ever wrap that part of the storyline up. And there's also some things that happen, like, at the climax where everything's just going crazy. There's a bunch of stuff that happens, and some of them you're just kind of like, we have sat in this theater for how long, and y'all could have done this way back when, but y'all chose to do it now. And so it's just some things came up so quickly that they didn't really have time for a proper resolution. But also, I kind of feel like that's how the movie was meant to be, to where you kind of do have to infer a bit on your own, and you get that creative decision to make up. Yes, exactly.
Like, you go home, you leave the theater talking about it, which is what they want. You really, as funny and quirky as it is immersive, and you leave even with that ending the way it is, still trying to fill in the blanks of what the world they created was.
Yes.
So I like that.
Now, one thing I will say, so it was an early showing, like earlier than it was supposed to go on to the other theaters. So it was a bunch of Harry Styles fans in the theater, and we got to see this live interview that they did regarding the movie prior to the debut, whatever you want to call it. All of the Harry fans in the theater kept screaming and talking, and it was easily like the most annoying thing ever, because especially when Harry was on screen acting like seriously and really trying to be in his character, they would break out into like comical laughter, and it really kind of drew you out of the experience and what it was trying to convey. Because I hope y'all can't hear that in the back, because I'm gonna keep talking. But it really kind of drew you out, and some of the scenes were supposed to have like a darker and more serious tone, almost felt comical, because all these people are laughing because Harry's on the screen and they don't know how to act, which I guess is like to be expected, but you would think that they'd actually want to hear what he had to say instead of laughing over it. But that's just my own personal little pet peeve, and if there's any Harrys out there watching it, maybe don't laugh out loud when you see it in the theaters, because it's really annoying. But
you know what? Feel the emotions you feel.
Yeah, but feel them silently, please, because you ruin the experience for others. When I tell you, it was like so bad to where Gemma Chan was about to have her moment, like it was her defining moment, and I couldn't hear a single word because people were screaming in the theater like, this isn't a concert. And so I missed the entire part, and the reason I know it was her defining moment, if you're wondering why, is because everything that happened after and the reactions to it. But it was just so loud that there were just some key parts that we couldn't take in because Harrys have no respect. But I digress again. He was one of them. I know.
I was quiet.
He was quiet. That was messy.
Yeah, that was messy. I was over there eating my... You ate most of the popcorn, but it's okay.
Well, he drank most of the lemonade.
Didn't know you noticed.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional, but it was very good.
I mean, I can't lie. I was so drawn into the movie. Like, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say, this movie, it surpassed what I had heard about it, because I'd heard some mixed reviews about it. A lot of people have been kind of underrating it, in my opinion. I saw it, and I didn't feel like the movie really had any dead zones. It had some parts where I was questioning it, but overall, I feel like every scene played a critical role in the storyline, even though most of it doesn't get tied up until the very end. Throughout the entire story, it prompts so many questions that you think you have answered and have understood, because there's a lot of like little history things sprinkled in there, and it's like, okay, I recognize this from history, and then later when they answer like what it actually is, totally different. But it is, I think it's really pivotal. Oh, I sound too philosophic. Ew. I think it's really, it speaks to like our society right now and the direction we're heading. Absolutely, I could definitely see that. But would I recommend the movie personally? I absolutely would. I think everybody should go and watch it, and if you do get the opportunity and if you can like afford to do it, I would definitely say go and see it in a theater, and if you can see it in IMAX, do it, because it is one of those experiences where it is just a whole nother level once you do see it in IMAX. Keep in mind, I'm just a casual viewer, so everything I'm saying, everything we're saying, this is just how we felt about it. There is no incentive. I'm not a diehard Harry fan. I think he's cool, I like his music. Not a diehard Harry fan. Love my girl Florence Pugh, but at the end of the day, I'm just telling you how did I feel about it, and I'm hoping that he's doing the same.
I mean,
it's not like you really get any benefit from lying about it.
I could, but you know.
What benefit?
I'll find more. I'll think of something.
On that note, you guys, we will be wrapping up this video because he doesn't know how to act in front of the camera. But if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. If you've seen the movie or go to see the movie, come back, comment down below, let us know what you thought of it. I want to discuss, I want to get other people's takeaways, points. I'm gonna have to put a spoiler alert thing if people actually watch this video because I don't want y'all to spoil it for everybody else.
Oh.
We didn't spoil anything really, but like if they commented in there, so.
Down below.
But yeah, you guys, as always, thank you for watching. And if you made it this far and you haven't yet, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are not already. And I hope to see you in another video. So yeah, you guys, bye and thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing?
We're making faces at myself.